Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rebellion. We are nine days away from The Force Awakens. I'm going to say it again, 9 days. Double digits are gone, my friends. 9 days till The Force Awakens. I don't even think that was a sentence I was going to be able to utter and say, oh, felt like it was 900 days for so long. I'm continuing my countdown to The Force Awakens, doing a Star Wars video every single day until the movie comes out. And don't worry, after the movie is out, you will still get Star Wars reviews and little show and tell things that I'll do from time to time. But I'm continuing on with my show and tell since I said it. It's another night of me having to go to band choir rehearsal for our Christmas concert season coming up. That we're getting ready for. So in lieu of doing a full review, I'm going to share, show and tell something else with you. It's another one of the commemorative DVD action figure sets that I got at Walmart, exclusively at Walmart, I believe. Somebody else was telling me this might have been available other places, but as far as I know, these were only for Walmart. I'm sure somebody in the comments below will correct me if I'm wrong. I was not able to get all three of these, and I'm really, really disappointed. These are in the condition that they were the day that I bought them. And these, I'll just show you what it is. I have the commemorative trilogy DVD collection. We're looking at The Empire Strikes Back here. I am missing A New Hope. And you can see that this box is dusty. It was not dusty at Walmart. But you can see the box is kind of bent here. This is the condition it was when I picked it up. And the only reason that I did not pick up the New Hope set was because the box was really mangled, and it was the only one. There were two of these, and the other one was in worse shape than what this one was. And then obviously I have the Return of the Jedi. So it was always one of those that I meant to go to another Walmart and track it down. And I think a lot of us collectors always say that, well, I'll get it later. Well, I'll get it later. Well, guess what? Later never happened. And looking on eBay and Amazon, the individuals in this set are running anywhere from $45 to $60. So knowing that I paid $9.96 for this set to turn around, 20 some odd years later to rebuy or to buy the set that I'm missing. So if anybody wants to give me the other set, okay, maybe not. But we'll take a look at them individually here. Again, this is another one of these things that I bought that I didn't ever intend to open it. I really toyed with opening these. The Clone Wars, I was really kind of on the fence about opening. Not on the fence, I was determined to not open those because I just didn't have any other cartoon Clone Wars. This set, I was collecting the Powers of the Force and knowing that we got a new sculpted Han Solo. Although I don't care for his stance in this, I'll try and get a little closer. The first time we are getting the Princess Leia in her, I about said Endor, her Hoth / Bespin outfit, when she puts her Hoth clothes back on and her hair's done. I believe this is the first sculpt for this figure, and a kind of a retooling of Chewbacca, if memory serves me correct. I probably need to go back to my Powers of the Force and take a look at them. But I know Han is new, Leia is new, and Chewie might be reused. I'm not entirely sure. So this obviously came out when the special editions were released on DVD for the first time, so they came out. And again, it says DVD not included. There are stands in here which you probably cannot see it, and I apologize about this. Let me see if I can get a little extra light in here. So there are the three of Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and Han Solo. I've always loved looking at these three, and then the other set from Return of the Jedi. Again, I apologize for the dustiness. Had them on a shelf for so long, they kind of got a little dusty. And I'm always one of those, a toy is made to be played with, and there's that part of me that says, oh, just open them up. But I probably won't. Maybe eventually one day I will. But these were sets that I wanted to kind of keep, for the commemoration of the DVD, because I did have other versions of Han Solo and Chewbacca, not this particular Leia. But so anyway, here's the back of them. You can kind of see a better shot of the three figures, and they are very faithful to their prototypes here. Han looks a little bit better in prototype form than he did here. Not too bad, but still. The read up here, and it's same on all three of them. You can see the other set that I'm missing real quick is Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, R2-D2, and C-3PO for A New Hope, and you can see Return of the Jedi, which will be there in just a second. The read up here says, celebrate the legendary Star Wars trilogy that changed the universe forever. How true. With the original trilogy collection, this collection brings you the incredible story of good versus evil that captured the imaginations and took us to a galaxy far, far away. The finest recreations of the iconic Star Wars heroes and villains are back with incredible detail and premium features to commemorate each epic tale that in the classic trilogy: A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. A tribute to the dedication of Star Wars fans everywhere. We are re-releasing elements of the original packaging that harken back to the creation of the Star Wars action figures, which began over 25 years ago with the classic trilogy. And this set came out, if I can find the date, in 2004. So we are, 11 years old with this set. 11 years ago, did you think that we would be here at this moment getting ready to, in 9 days, go see Return of the Jedi? Or Return of the Jedi. I'm looking at the Return of the Jedi box. The Force Awakens. And then the write-up's the same on this one. Here is the Return of the Jedi set. The Emperor, I think, was the... he was one of my favorite characters, but he was the more disappointing one out of this line. He just looks odd. The head is movable. I've kind of seen some reviews of them individually. Not removable, moves. I can't even talk. He just looks, I don't know, looks odd. It pains me to say that about one of my favorite characters. Other than that, the sculpt's not too bad. I think it's the hood that really does him a disservice. Darth Vader, I believe, is exactly the same as he was previously in the Powers of the Force line. The cape and the little tunic might be a little bit different. I had him off frame there. So the cape is billowing out a little bit more in the tunic, so I believe that's a new sculpt. But as far as the body goes of Darth Vader, he's the same. Stormtrooper got a new mold and tooling all the way around. His stance is more open, and his arms are allow him to be able to hold the blaster rifle kind of at a rested position, where previously the Stormtrooper was not. And there's been multiple different variations of a Stormtrooper. But as far as this packaging goes, this was a, you can call it, I'm doing air quotes here, a new sculpt, basically. And, the read-up is exactly the same, and here's a closer look. Now, the Emperor does look a little bit better here in the prototype image, but it just didn't translate very well into the final product, which is really kind of sad. So this was a shorter one today, as I didn't have the New Hope set. Something I meant to track down, Obi-Wan is a little bit different. That was kind of the pull for the set. Luke Skywalker had some little tweaks done here or there, but C-3PO and R2-D2 were pretty much exactly the same from the previous Powers of the Force line. I have real fond memories of picking these up and going to with my friends. We went to the midnight, I would say, release, remember standing around the cube of DVDs, and the Walmart workers were sitting there with the plastic wrap all the way around the cube, waiting until it was exactly midnight, and they pulled it off, and we knew the figures were in there. This set, my friends did pick up a couple of them. Like I said, there were only 2 left by the time we were kind of back towards the end of the line, and there was such a rush. People were damaging the boxes, which really kind of sucks. I think that's the only reason why I didn't pick up the New Hope set, just because the box was just almost completely torn. This whole entire section was torn and ripped away. So it's like mob mentality. It's like chill. Everybody's going to get their one. And they had plenty. There were a lot of the Return of the Jedi. That was the odd thing. There were more Return of the Jedi, and then next was Empire, and then New Hope, which really seemed kind of odd. But I think due to Obi-Wan and Luke being the newer sculpted in that set, people were really kind of wanting to get a hold of that. So that's the short little quick show and tell for today. Today we've been taking a look at the Walmart exclusive commemorative trilogy DVD collection of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Sadly, I am missing A New Hope. Maybe I'll run across it somewhere. Thanks for watching Rob's Rebellion here on Rob's Rogues. Tune in tomorrow for more Star Wars, and I'm going to do, I'll just tell you right now, I'm going to do the other commemorative trilogy that I have. I'll save that for tomorrow. Maybe you can figure out what it is. It came out right around the same time as the other two that we've already previously seen, but I'll show you those tomorrow, and 3 of my favorite figures are in that set. I really like the way they did those, but I'll save that for tomorrow. We'll see you guys. Take care.